money. You need that money to get stuff you want. You gotta have money. Without the stuff, and there ain't nothing funny if you don't have money. Money, 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 get money. You need that money to get stuff you want. You gotta have money. Without the stuff, and there ain't nothing funny if you don't have money. Money, 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 madness. Hey, 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 money madness. Hey, 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 money madness.
Welcome to another powerful episode of Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Malo Davis. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money because it's your money. Stand by after this commercial break for a powerful episode. All right, welcome, guys. So happy to be here for Money Madness. As I stated before, it's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money because it's all about your money. Every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we are so excited. I trust that you had a great weekend. I had an incredible weekend with an incredible guy, with some incredible people. I'm so excited. Those who register for the Power of the 12, guys, we are packed out. We knew it was going to happen. We told everybody it was going to happen, and it happened. So listen, just stay tuned for the next time, and as well as still go to the luckfirmllc.com, theluckfirmllc.com, and you can actually see what we have to offer to you now, those who are not a part of that 12. We still got something for you to help grow your business, expand your business, and help you to build a brand and attract the customers that you are looking for. Again, my name is Jean Malo Davis. I am a wealth creator, and today I'm going to talk about something that's on my heart. I always talk about what's on my heart. I'm a heartfelt person. And I love my clients. I love my friends and the people that I talk to, my confidants. And today I want to talk about, are you building your dreams or someone else's? Are you building your dreams or someone else's? And I'm going to start with telling you a story because I know a lot of people are somewhere they don't want to be. COVID turned our life upside down, inside out. A lot of people, lives changed, career changed, came back with letters of, you know what, we can no longer afford to keep the doors open. I've heard stories from my clients who said that, you know, they got the pink slip because of COVID. And so many things happened during that time that we understand that pretty much made a lot of people have to, you know, create a new idea, you know, look for a different job, look for a new career path, be involved in something that they never been involved before, and looking like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Honey, what am I going to do? Baby, what are we going to do? And I want to talk to you about, you know, are you building your dreams or someone else's? Because I remember it's been over 20 years now. I was a single mom with 4 kids, and I was working in corporate America. I was working in accounting, and you got to understand, you know, I always have had big dreams, big goals. I mean, dream in color, can see it to its end, just so pumped up with ideas. And if you're not careful, life will beat the heck out of you and make you throw away your ideas and make you think you have a pipe dream and you won't go after it. But I just remember being a single mom with 4 kids, and I was striving to make sure I take care of them, give them the best life I could, at that time, divorced, and was abandoned. And I was like, man, this is not what I signed up for, but I knew I had to go to work. I had to feed my children. I had to put a roof over their head, clothes on their back, food on the table, and still had to get them some form of normalcy to go to school, to have a fun life, to play and things of that nature, because, hey, it wasn't their fault, right? And so, but I had this big dream. I always saw myself, just bigger than where I was and the things that I wanted to do. And I was like, every day, you guys don't even know, every day, I was telling my husband this, when I would either get off the bus or when I did make enough money to buy a car to drive to work, go up the steps, wave to security, go through the turnstile. It's like it was activated the minute I swiped my card and heard that ding ding to say that, I'm free to go in. It's like tension went up and down my neck and in my shoulders. Okay. This is when you're somewhere too long. Okay. That it's time for you to take immediate and massive action and walk into your dream, because it started affecting my body. My mind and my body, like, look, you got to get the heck up out of here. That you got big dreams, big goals. You're not supposed to be sitting behind a cubicle. Now, call me crazy if you want to, but I would come into work, swipe that card, immediately tension in my neck, tension in my shoulders, go upstairs, say hi to the people, go to my cubicle, look at the workload I had to do. And immediately, guys, fight back tears. I would fight back tears. I was trying to say, let me just get through to lunch, Jean. Just get to lunch. Lunch would come. I would go in the bathroom and just cry my eyeballs out. Or I would take a 15-minute break, go downstairs. And it was a beautiful lady that I used to call Mother Frances. She was just like a mother to me. I would call her and I just can't take it no more. I just got to leave this job. And she was like, Jean, just hold on. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be off that job. Just keep, working on your game plan. Make sure you keep praying. And I'm like, I'm praying every day. What are you saying? I'm praying. I'm tired. I'm just frustrated. And I knew I couldn't, just quit, because at the time I have 2 children. I had to pay my bills. I had to feed them. Nobody else was doing it. But I was so frustrated. And every day I went to work, I cried and cried and cried. Till one day I was just out of tears. And I remember my manager, she knew that I had started a business on the side. And she came to me, and I just love it. I love what she said, but she pulled me aside and she said, Jean, you are an exceptional worker. You have a great work ethic. Never have had any problems with you working at this job at that time. That job, I was there for almost 3 years. And she said, but when you're on my clock, hey, you hear that, babe? When you're on my clock, you got to make sure that you're performing at your best. And I said to her, right? You're absolutely right. 100% right. I apologize. I'm going to do better. So, guys, I came up with a game plan, because I was doing some things on the side that was making me money. I was doing some consulting and some research and things of that nature on the side. And I was writing grants and things of that nature, making money on the side, along with doing some free workshops and seminars, teaching people about taxes and things of that on the side. And I said to myself, Jean, it's time for you to go, but you don't never go out sad. Like my children say, I'm not going out sad. I'm going out glad. I'm going to go out at the top, at the peak. So I brought my performance up, and I started getting all these little rewards that they would give to motivate top performer. And I just knew that it was time for me to go. I was tired. I had a good friend. Her name is Kim. And she kept it moving. And I said, you know what? It's time. There's time to step out, Gene, and believe in yourself. And if the time is no better time than now. So I said, you got a dream. You can't afford to quit on yourself. You're either working your dream, Gene, or you're going to work somebody else's dream and be miserable, have heart attacks and strokes and things of that nature because you're somewhere you don't want to be and you know you've been called for greatness. So I chose to execute a game plan. I chose to look for a mentor, a coach that I could talk to that can help me to formulate what it is that I wanted to do, to give me some steps that I need to take so I can walk into my dreams and goals. I remember when my boss had went on her vacation, and when she came back, I was like, that's the day I'm going to let her know I'm leaving corporate America. I just think about when I think about, one of my mentors said, get you a what you're doing, right? Manual or journal or whatever. And I didn't have a journal, but it's in my head. It was a sunny day. The sky was clear. It seemed like the air was just even more fresher that day. You know what I'm saying, Bruce? It was just like, it just felt good. And I remember my manager coming in and she sat down. So I'm going to give her 2 minutes to sit down. And I walked over to her. And I must have had a power. I say this in my seminars. Maybe it was in my walk. I don't know. On my talk that she felt, something's up. Because when I walked towards her, she dropped her head and she said, no, Gene. And I said, yes, Sheila. She said, no, Gene. I said, yes, Sheila. And we must have went back for a minute or so because her manager came and said, what's going on? And she said, tell him, Gene. I said, well, you know what? Thank you so much for the awesome opportunity and allowing me to work for this job. But at this point, I am going to have to turn in my resignation because I'm going full time in my business. And you know what that man said? He shook my hand. He said, congratulations, Gene. I knew you always had it in you. You're just different. You're different from a lot of the employees here. You know what? I hope you're not going into the being our competition. I said, no, I'm in a total different field. But it cracked me out. It cracked me up because I was like, wow. And I told her, she said, are you leaving now? I said, no, I'm going to work my 8 hours. And then I said, I'm giving you 2 weeks. I'm going to do that. I'm not just going to leave now. I'm going to give you 2 weeks and make sure that you can find my replacement. I remember training my replacement. I sure did. And I enjoyed every bit of it because I said, I am done building somebody else's dream. I don't give a rat's you know what if I fail again. I don't care who believe in me, who don't believe in me. If I need to try this and try that and do this and do that and do this until I find my rhythm of success, then I'm going to do it. And I didn't care nothing about failing. I said, you know what? I'm either going to sink or I'm going to swim. I don't care. And that's the attitude you have to have when you're going after your dream. Listen, what I want to do, I want to take a quick break and we're going to come back after these commercial breaks and we're going to talk about some action steps you need to take if you truly want to build your dream. Stay tuned for this important announcement. So guys, when I left that 2 week, the funny thing was when I left, there was no big old party. I got some gifts. Some people brought some cake, and some people, a few people like, hey, look, let's go out for lunch, and we went to lunch, and they paid for my lunch, and some of my colleagues there at the job, brought me little gifts and cards, and I got all these cards and stuff. But when I walk through, it's a different man. I just hope that one day you get to feel it. When I came to work that day, the day of me leaving, and I swiped the card, I noticed something happened. There was no tension in my neck. Can you believe that, Bruce? There was no tension in my neck. There was no tension in my shoulders. Why? Because my spirit, my soul, my mind and body and soul was one, and knew that I was walking out of that job. I was done. I was out. It knew that you're right where you're supposed to be. So when I walked in, that, like I told you, for a good year, every time I came to work, I thought I was going to have to go get some hypertension medicine or go talk to a shrink or something because I was crying all the time because I was somewhere I knew that I wasn't supposed to be. I knew I was greater than staying, not talking about nobody else, but I just know what was the calling and is the calling on my life. And I said, either I'm going to build somebody else's dream or I'm going to build mine. Well, gosh darn it, if I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail building my own. And so I just recall that day, high fiving security, Bruce. Oh my God. I was just like, walked through, like I said, I felt great, went in the break room, got my coffee, sat down, and people like, what you coming over? Oh my God, are you excited? Are you excited? You're going to and I heard some people, I might wear glasses, but God gave me some sharp ears. And I heard some people like, she'll be back. She'll be back. And I was like, I won't be back. But they were right. I were back. I was back as a vendor. Teaching about stress and how to relieve stress. They had a health summit and I was promoting a product that I was selling on the side. And I did a stress workshop. I'll never forget that. And people were asking me, my old coworkers was asking me, was my business hiring? Did I have any positions? Imagine that. So what I want to talk about is some action steps. My suggestion that you should take if you have a dream, if you're frustrated, irritated, agitated, crying every day, in a position you absolutely hate, knowing that there's greater in you, and you're looking for a way to step out and make it happen, I'm going to give you some steps that I noticed that I took. I don't want to give you too many because guess what? One of those steps is seeking counsel. So I'll make sure you have my information to seek counsel, but I'm going to give you something that I know that you can do. Number one is, first of all, in anything they tell you, you got to recognize it. You got to accept it. You got to know where you are, right? So you got to recognize you have a dream. Don't delay it. Don't deny it. Don't bury it. Don't try to blend in and be a chicken when you know you're an eagle. It's not going to work. No matter how you try to camouflage it, no matter how you try to blend in so you can have friends, you're not going to be, it's going to be an aching in your soul, an aching in your being, because you know you received the call and you're sitting up here running from it for whatever reason. For what? Fear of failure, fear of what people are going to say about you, fear of what people are going to think about you. I just want to ask you this question. Is people taking care of you? People paying your bills? People going to make sure you straight? I don't think so. So sometimes we give people too much power over us. This relationship needs to be between you and your creator and those who support you, right? So you got to recognize you have a dream. You've been called to greatness. And it's time to activate it. That's the first step. Recognize you have a dream. Number two, you need to seek counsel. This is where you get a mentor or a coach to help you formulate a game plan. Because you might have the vision, you may have the dream, and you can research, do your research, do your own accordance, you can do all that. But you can compress time and get there a little quicker with someone who has already done what you're striving to do. So maybe there's some things, some resources, some steps that they can give you to help you to formulate it, to help you to market it, to help you to grow it, to help you to expand it even more by allowing them to share with you the knowledge that they have. Or, because I don't lie to people. People say all the time, if you don't have this, you won't be successful. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because if you do the research, it may take you a little bit longer, but you'll get there. If you're not willing, if you don't quit, you will get there. Well, what I'm saying, if you want to compress time and get there a little faster, you need to seek counsel. You need to get a mentor. You need to go to, I would suggest, can you change that, babe, to the luckfirmllc.com, the luckfirmllc.com. Go to the luckfirmllc.com and book a free 15-minute consult. We are right now working with the Power of 12. We're working with some awesome individuals, but when you go to the calendar to book your free 15, it's going to show you spots that I have available that you could get on my calendar, and we can see how we can work with you to help you, okay? And that's the Luck Firm. It is scrolling down below, the luckfirmllc.com, okay? So number 2, seek counsel. Number 3, take the necessary steps to work on your dream. Now that a game plan been formulated for you, you seek counsel, you recognize that this is what you really want to do, and you're not denying yourself anymore. You talk to your counselor, your mentor, your coach, Jean Marlo Davis, right? We came up with a game plan. Now it's time to execute it. But what I want you to do, I was talking to someone I really love and trust today, and I was saying, when it comes to dreams, when it comes to goals, and you feel overwhelmed, it makes me think about when I was in the first grade and we sang this song, Little by Little Each Day. And one of the most memorable lines in that song that says, if you can't climb a mountain, then climb a hill. That's much better than standing still. Pretty much little by little each day. Pace yourself. That's the terminology that people say. Pace yourself. You write down your goals, you get a game plan going, and you do the work every day, and you pace yourself. You make sure that you're doing something every day. People will start, but then they won't finish. They'll get something going and they get distracted. They'll get something going and they're looking at what everybody else, what they're doing, or what does this person think. First of all, they're not thinking about you. That's what I want to tell you right now. They're not thinking about, they got their own life. They're thinking about what they want. And the only reason they think about you is that you have something that they may want. Okay? And still they may or may not execute with you. Okay? So you want to take the necessary steps to work on your dream little by little each day. Do the work. I would be so tired. Let me tell you something. When I first started off with TIFIS LLC, the Institute of Financial Freedom and Investment Solutions, I remember, I utilized the radio, and I used to do free workshops and free seminars because it allowed me to meet people. I would give free advice on the tax advantages of a business, how to be audit proof in your business, what you need to do if you ever audit it, because a lot of people know that I am a former IRS auditor. Okay. And so I would go on WCLK, it's channels in Atlanta. I would go on V103. I would go on 89.3. Love those guys. WRFG. I love those brothers, Wanique Shabazz and Akhenaten. I hope I said his name right. They would let me be on the radio, man. I remember being on the radio, 12 p.m., midnight to 3 a.m. with Brother Wanique Shabazz drop. And you would think people was not listening. We were getting phone calls 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. people registering for the workshop that I was having. Then I became friends with, oh my God, Derek Bozeman. What channel is 1380 WAOK? Yeah. I became friends with him, and we did some things together with Danny Glover. Danny Glover, I went on a 100 city tour with him, and the actor. And I remember that just coming in, on, oh Lord, I'm trying not to get emotional. Coming to the radio station, sharing advice, being there in the studio, just working with Derek Bozeman, and he allowing me to share, even, share and talk and interview me on the workshops and seminars that we have going on. And I tell you, when you have a dream, you may can only see, 1,000 feet ahead of you or 100 feet ahead of you. But if you just keep on walking a little bit more, it's going to be revealed over time. And sometimes you might have to, redo it, start back over. What's the word I want to use? Another thing for redo. I had to rebrand myself. I rebranded myself because I wanted to go, into a different direction. So I rebranded myself because I wanted to do more of the coaching and the mentoring and the speaking and the consulting. That's what I love. I absolutely love those things because I didn't want to be stuck behind a desk. I want to burn the desk that I got in my office because I hate being behind a desk. I am a person that love one-on-one, love working with groups, I'm just a people person. And so, I thank God for all those people who, as I begin to put my vision out there, a little by little start being revealed. I can see, okay, I'm going to go this direction. I'm going to go this direction. Okay. And then different things start coming. People start reaching out to me. Hey, look, can you be on my show? Hey, look, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? How much it costs for you to come speak to my group? How much would it cost for you to do this? The most freakish thing I can say that happened to me, I think I was having an outer body experience, and I'm going to get to the last three in just a second. I was having an out-of-body experience when I was on Good Day Atlanta, Good Morning America, and you see your name, the teleprompter there, and what was the guy? The guy name was Mark something. I don't forgot his name. And Mark is on one side. I'm next to Mark, and then Danny Glover's on the other side. And we was doing a seminar here. I was doing a seminar, putting it on myself, the seminar here in Georgia. And when you see your name scrolling, it says tax and financial expert. Man, dare to dream, man. And to be on stage with people like Danny Glover and Fran Tarkenton and Jack Zufel and Ken Rothness. These are powerful people, powerful names, all multimillionaires, all very successful. And I was just starting out on my dream. And I was just like, man, I never would have thought that I would be doing what I'm doing. And now, guys, my calendar fills up. I'm in high demand. We're growing. We have multiple streams of income. I'm happily married, coming up on 6 years in May. Beautiful children, beautiful grandchildren. I'm just so very grateful and thankful. And we're not done. I feel we are just getting started because our goal is to impact 1 billion lives. And so we got a lot of work to do. And we can't be done until we hit you, and you that's watching. We got to make sure you know that you can do anything. Okay. Now, the last 3 things, book out your calendar, events pull you forward. When you put down what you're doing, I don't care if you're having a consultation with Jean Malo Davis, you put that on the calendar. You're scheduling a one-on-one with someone. You're doing some marketing. You're going to an event. You're signing up for this or whatever. Put these things on your calendar because sometimes the rain will begin to fall, and you feel like, am I really moving? Am I really doing anything? Sometimes it feels like you're going extra slow, But if you look at your calendar, you can look and say, oh, I got this coming up. I got that coming up, along with you doing the regular activities that you're supposed to be doing with the game plan that has been laid out for you. As long as you're doing something every day, book your calendar out. That calendar will pull you forward. It makes you feel great. You'll get out of that depressed feeling, because sometimes you get depressed when you feel like, I'm not where I want to be. Make sure you book out your calendar. Create some events. Maybe you do some Facebook Lives, do some YouTube Lives, do some free Zooms about what else you specialize in. I don't know what you specialize in. Maybe you could teach a free workshop and do some fishing with that, okay? So book out your calendar. It'll pull you forward. Number 5, celebrate small and big victories. You get your first client, celebrate that. You make your first dollar from the vision that you have in your mind, the dream. Man, when I did my first workshop, okay, babe, I shouldn't even talk about that. Woo! I told you I dream really big, right? When we did our first workshop, at the time when I first started out, it wasn't Tiffis, it was something else. I had a partner, and then we decided, you know what, she wanted to go a different route, and I created Tiffis and went a different route. But I remember doing a workshop, and we did 2 sessions. We did a morning session and an afternoon session. And I think the room, Lord, the room held 200 people, Bruce. It held 200 people. And I think the first session, we had 30 people. The second session, we had 25 people. But even with those small numbers, when I first started, I celebrated every dollar that I made. It was small, right? And then I learned something. I played the who do you know game. Who do you know? I talked to the people who came, and I got into their network. I got into the people that they knew. And I found out, how did you hear about us? And I was like, okay, so this station is working. That is working. Okay, now I'm learning how to scale up, because now I'm talking to the people, finding out, how did you hear about this, this, and this? Okay. And so then I said, okay, now I know what we need to do. And so I'm telling you, celebrate every small victory, every big victory, celebrate it, because that too is going to pull you forward, okay, to the next level. Last but not least, stay plugged in to personal development, workshops, seminars, coaches, mentors. You need these strong people around you. You need these strong people around you. That's what's going to help you to really put your dream out there and go for it, because we're celebrating you. We support you. We believe in you. And you got to be around people who celebrate you, not tolerate you, because some people, they hoping and banking that you're going to fail. Am I right, Bruce?
Yes, you're right.
They hoping that, oh, look, I hope she don't blow up bigger than me, right? They're hoping that you fail. That's the reason why you got to be plugged in to mental development, personal development, mental training. You can't think the way you used to think, because that got you where you are today. You got to now adopt some other type of thinking. You got to get rid of the stinking thinking. Okay. And you got to get with things that's going to help you to grow in your vision. I believe, for me, and this is me, I'm a spiritual person. And I believe that my business, that I am doing the work of my Father. And I believe, for me, this is me talking, I believe that I work for God, that He is over me, because He is the great promoter. Okay, this is what I believe. And some people say, oh, you don't need to put God in this and that. I don't understand that. And I'm not worried about that, because I know what He has for me. He has for me. And there's an audience for everyone. Am I right, Bruce?
Yes, you're right.
If somebody's cussing like a sailor, and they can pack out seminars, why you can't pack out seminars believing and trusting and obeying God? Huh? Something wrong with that if you can't, right? So I just believe, for me, I just believe that whatever you're looking for is looking for you. You just got to own it. You just got to believe it. You just got to receive it, and you got to walk into it. You understand? I'm going to give you these action steps again, talking about, are you believing? Are you building your dreams or somebody else's dream? For those who just tuned in, you are watching Money Madness with Jean Malo Davis. It is every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money, because it's all about your money. I want to say thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you so much. Let me go over these action steps with you again. Number one, recognize you have a dream. Don't deny it or bury it. Own it, right? Number two, seek counsel. Get a mentor or coach to help you formulate a game plan that you can execute. Number three is all about executing. Take the necessary steps to work on your dream. Little by little each day. Do the work. Number four, book your calendar, guys. Book your calendar out. Events pull you forward, help you stay in activity mode. Okay, number five, celebrate small and big events. I don't care if you made a dime, celebrate it. If you can't celebrate a dime, you'll never celebrate a dollar. You understand what I'm saying? Celebrate. And number six, stay plugged in. Personal development, workshops, seminars, I don't care. Get the support you need. Never miss an event that you qualify for. If it's going to help you to grow your brand, it's going to help you to grow your mind, it's going to give you that rhinoceros success, that tough skin you need to be successful in your business and to work your dream. You need to make sure you're there to get everything that you need for yourself. Guys, I pray that when I ask you, are you building your dreams or someone else's? I pray that you say, Jean, I'm going to build my dream. You don't want to be. I talked about this last week, and I might put it towards the end. This is the last video for you to go watch last week. Jean Malo Davis show that I talked about, are you, what was it called? It was about, are you working on, are you working on your dream or something, or end up working at Walmart or whatever, something like that. Or are you getting your money right or something of that nature? I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to tell you that video is powerful. When this video is over, give me 24, 48 hours. We're going to upload that video towards the end here. Go watch that video because that video was powerful. I got so many of you said, Jean, oh my God, you told the truth. And some people like, Jean, you was funny, but you told the truth. I strive to give you information and inspiration to impact the nation. That's what we do. So guys, make sure you check it out. I'm gonna make sure it be there in 48 hours. With that being said, are you building your dreams or are you building someone else's? You're doing either or. I hope you're building yours. You've been watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Malo Davis, every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I thank you so much for watching. I pray that you build your business. Make sure you get on my calendar so I can help you. Go to the luckfirmllc.com, the luckfirmllc.com. Get your free 15-minute consult. Let's get a game plan, execute it. Let's make sure we help you to do what it is that you've been called to do, because it's your time, not your turn. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Take care and please subscribe.